Hello, I'm Joe Magnet, and I'd like to welcome you to our course, Entrepreneurial Mindset. The purpose of this video is, one, to welcome you to the course, and also to help guide you through some of the key things you're going to have to do to be prepared for this course. So let's begin. The course is structured around 8 different topics. These things including the power to choose, identification of opportunities, moving into action, the power knowledge gives us, what does it mean to be wealthy, building a brand, creating a community, and then sticking with it through persistence. These 8 things are proven topics that successful entrepreneurs have, and the stories they will share all demonstrate these concepts. For the course, you're going to need a couple of things. One, you're going to need a copy of our book. The book we're going to use, Who Owns the Ice House, by Clifton Talbot and Gary Schoeniger. That you can buy anywhere, whether it's a used book on Amazon or through the bookstore. Either way. A key thing, though, will be your license, and it is best when purchased through the bookstore. It's the best price you will have. What that particular license card will give you will be a code that you can then use to then access the videos, which is at the heart of this particular course. So the combination between the book and the videos will be the content we will be covering. And we have a course syllabus that we need to be taking a look at. And so as we start, let's go in and take a look at some of these things. So, the key things we're going to look at include the syllabus, our content, the discussions, quizzes, and grades. Here, from the site, you will then have on D2L access to our course. You will find some instructions, and included in this opening welcome, there is a link that you can follow which will give you access to the Eli site in how to then take the course material, that card you bought at the bookstore, and get set up on the system. Your school email addresses have already been provided to them, and so you should hopefully have a fairly easy time in getting that completed. Within the site, the key things that I wanted to cover with you, let's look at first the Content tab. On the Content tab, you will find the syllabus access, along with all of the week's informations that will be done. These particular weeks of information are structured to be released by a set date. And so, as you can see, the first item that will be coming up begins on September 5th, which should be your first day of school. Within the syllabus, what you'll find are key aspects. I'm not here to read the syllabus to you, but to affirm a couple of key points, and also to share with you something that is very important. As you're going through and reading through the syllabus, you will find some things that are traditional, like what the course is about, what our objectives are going to be, an attendance policy that we're going to be using, the code of conduct, how we treat each other in our time together, issues for people that may have a need for some ADA compliance, along with campus safety. Now, the fact that we're online, not so much of an issue for us. But if and when you are on campus, these are key and important things to know about. Also, within the syllabus, we have some things like what are the policies, the drop deadlines, how you'll be evaluated, the rationale that I use for this particular course. Also note that in order to get a grade of A, all the work, which includes quizzes, assignments, participation, and survey, must be completed in meeting the evaluation criteria. And this is our schedule. Tentatively, this is how it plays out, and this is what you can anticipate. So after you've gone through, read the syllabus, then comes the key caveat. You have to take a syllabus quiz. Don't worry, it's not going to be a painful thing. There are 8 questions that I have there for you. You go to the quizzes tab and then just click on current quizzes. As you can see here, it does require you to be able to have 100% on the quiz. Again, you can go through and take this as many times as necessary. The key is this. I am just wanting to be sure that you and I both have understanding of the key elements of the syllabus. When that happens, then and only then will you then have access to the content beginning with our introduction. Because as you can see on the introduction item, it has a requirement of equal to 100% on the syllabus quiz. So that's what's going on there. So we've talked about the syllabus and we've talked about the weekly information that goes through. I will plan for every week to provide you with a checklist of key activities that will be going on. Things that in the first week, the introduction, as you can see, are minimal. It's just getting us started. But then starting on week 2, when we have our lesson 1, it does get a little bit more complicated. It should be stated. There is a procedure that you follow. Read your book for the chapter, view the lesson that's out on the Eli site, do the videos that I have recorded for you. As an example, here is one, and then participate in the discussions. Take the quiz and then do the book quiz. All of that should be done in a given week. The week begins on Mondays starting at midnight in the morning, and it will conclude on the following Monday at 8 o'clock in the morning. I could have done midnight to midnight, but we both know I'm not going to be up looking at your stuff at 2 minutes after midnight to see what's done. So you have until 8 o'clock the following morning. For work that is late, you do have the potential for a penalty, but I firmly believe some is better than none. The discussions are an opportunity for you to talk about a particular question that I have posted for you. What are your thoughts? Rarely is there a correct answer to this, but what I do look for is an honest response that you are giving me with regard to the question posed. When it comes to assignments, assignments should be placed into the Dropbox. I have Dropbox set up for all of the key activities that we're going to have for our homework, for your personal information, and when it comes time to the final work. As for this personal information, we'll talk about that later. Don't need to bother us now with some of those details. I also mentioned quizzes, as we saw earlier with the syllabus quiz coming up. And this is where you will find all of the quizzes that will be taken. The quizzes are going to be required for you to take during a set period of time, and in that particular activity you will have a book quiz and you will have a lesson quiz. They'll be clearly identified as being current. They are only active during the week of the work. Therefore, don't be late. And the grades. I will keep an up-to-date grade system available for you, and it will show and post all of the scores that we have for the particular course, and it will be an active, up-to-date reference for you to know how you are doing. So, let's go back to our topics. So before we begin, get what you need, read the material, understand the syllabus, and take the syllabus quiz. And as we proceed in this course, have fun. This is a fairly light topic, but it has some key life lessons that are so critical to your success. Participate. Be part of the conversation. And also, let's be respectful, because other people's opinions are valid in this course. I look forward to working with you and reading your content as we go forward.